Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 21st of October 2020. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Wheel of the Year tarot again for today's reading. Let's see what these cards want you to be aware of. It's quite fitting actually this week with this deck of cards because we have the clocks going back in England on a Sunday, the end of the week. So times are changing. Let's see what the cards want you to know about today. We've got the Hierophant. Okay. The Two of Cups in reverse. And finally, the Sun. All right. So the Hierophant is like the Pope. The Hierophant represents the authority. If you think about the Fool's journey, you've got the major arcana, so 0, you've got the Fool, he traipses into life, then you've got the Magician making things happen, High Priestess, and you go through this process of manifesting, meeting your parents, and then the first thing you meet after your parents, well, you've got the High Priestess, then the Empress. Empress is the mother, often. Then you've got the Emperor, the father, and here the Hierophant. So often this is the first institution that you connect with. So it doesn't have to be some oppressive, sinister religion. It can just be a school, or it can be a kindergarten, or a belief system that you're born into. So what your parents' beliefs and values are. It doesn't have to necessarily be religious, but it could be, you know, we do the right thing, we finish all the food on our plates, we don't lie to each other, that kind of stuff. Now, this Pope is covered in purple, and he's got this pentacle on his chest. So he's a really good guy. He is someone who realizes that the ultimate authority on earth is your ability to connect with your higher self. And he's someone who represents that. So he can be like the Dalai Lama or Thich Nhat Hanh or the Buddha, or anyone who says, you are the authority figure in your life and I am the representation of that. I'm a reminder that you can connect with your higher self at any time. You can connect with a God of your own understanding. You can connect with your essence, your soul, at any point you want. All you have to do is go within and find some place of peace and quiet, and that's where that still small voice is. And that still small voice is this pentacle. It's always going to tell you how you can overcome every other obstacle in your life. It's a stone throne with all the symbols of the signs of the zodiac there. So regardless of what season you're in, time of Taurus or snow or Scorpio or Virgo, it's something that is available to you at all times. And he's not saying that he's special. He's just saying, hey, buddy, I'm a reminder that you don't need anybody else, really. I'm a reminder that you have everything you need inside of you and that you have all the power in the world to overcome anything that comes your way. Now here we've got this young man, he's kneeling down and holding his hand. So he's really trying to get this ability to check in with himself. So maybe he's not very spiritual, or he finds it difficult to connect on a spiritual level. You know, we're all better at one thing than the other. Like, I find it really difficult to go to the gym and to transform my body. It's just not something I like to do. I've got a block that I don't know how to overcome. It's just something I don't like doing. So some people don't like sitting down cross-legged and going, you know, I mean, that's the stereotypical understanding we've got of what meditation is, that you become some sort of enlightened, or you have to be some sort of enlightened guru to get answers from yourself. And it really is as simple as having a moment and saying, do you know what, my gut says no. And this card says that you have everything you wanted. You don't need to get on your knees in front of some spiritual Superman of your own choosing and say, please give me the power or the approval of God. You have it within yourself, and it's something that is accessible at all times. So listen to your own gut, listen to your own feelings. They're going to guide you. They will not steer you in the wrong direction. It's impossible. The next card, we've got the Two of Chalices, and the Two of Chalices is love on a temporary healing kind of basis. It's a love that helps you grow. It's a love that helps you blossom and to progress in life and to understand about yourself and other people, it's a learning curve. It's a good relationship that comes into your life at a specific time to teach you the things that you need and to help you on your path. So it's something that's supportive and good. It does go awry at some point. These two go their separate ways. That's why it's the Two of Chalices, the minor arcana card, and not the sixth card of the major arcana, which is the Lovers, which actually comes after the Hierophant. Once you realize that you have this divinity inside of you, then you're ready to really love someone in earnest. And the fact that this card is in reverse means that you learn how to love, you know how to love, and you feel qualified to love. I think that's the most important thing. I am lovable. And rejections of the past don't mean that I'm not lovable. I have something marvelous inside of me, and that is lovable. And it's something that can really enrich the experience of another human being here on planet Earth. So by realizing the strength of your position, really, in life, you understand that you can love people, places, and things, but not just temporarily, that everything has to come and go. You can love consistently and unconditionally. And that understanding and knowledge ends with the Sun, and the Sun is the 19th card of the major arcana. So lots of things have happened between the Hierophant and going through the journey of the major arcana. By the time you get to the Sun, we're nearly at the end. The major arcana ends with the number 21. So this is 19, and that's where you realize that you have this Sun inside of you. So you're not just a spiritual giant, you're also a giant here on planet Earth, and that when you realize that your physical strength comes from a place of spiritual understanding. So it's saying that if you love yourself and you feel good, that often that's going to have a positive impact on your body. We can all test that. We can say positive affirmations like, the process of life is a joy, and life becomes more interesting every day that I'm alive. Think of that affirmation and how it makes you feel, and it immediately has a positive effect on your body because it cheers you up and it says, hey, the future is bright and it's going to be wonderful, and it kind of gives you a sense of energy and enthusiasm in your body. If you use the affirmation of, I'm powerless, that immediately takes your vibration down, and it says that I'm powerless, I have no access to, and that has an impact on your body, and it's like, oh, well, if I don't have control over things, then I might as well not bother. And that makes your body and your vibration, it lowers it. So it's the mind-body connection, and today the mind-body connection is super, super apparent and strong, and by understanding who you really are, that you are love, you get the power to change your body and to heal physical ailments and to become strong and to assert yourself and to handle conflict that is necessary, to stand up for yourself, to do all of the things that are associated with the man in the tarot. So to build, to be independent, to be strong, and to destroy things that do not work. And if you are going to build something or destroy something, reading between the lines, you need to think of yourself a certain way. You need to have this sense of entitlement to say, hey, I am important enough to destroy this building because my opinion is that I don't like this building, and my opinion actually counts for something. If your opinion is totally irrelevant, then you're not going to tear the building down, right? Because who cares what you think? But when you realize that you are as good as everybody else, that your higher self has put you on this planet for a reason, you become the authority figure in your own life. And you realize that what you feel, think of the Sun as your solar plexus, what you feel at the center of your torso, what makes you feel alive and what's right and wrong, by following that, you're able to take control of your life, and you have a positive influence on your physical being, and also the actions that you then take from this place of authority create beauty in your life. So I feel good about my life, so I'm going to plant some rose seeds and I'm going to watch those grow in my garden, and I'm going to sit in my garden, have a cup of tea, and just smell the roses and enjoy life. Wow. So this is a great day. It's actually making me a bit emotional because this is really rediscovering who you are and having the power to change your life. So, number-wise, we've got 19 and 2 is 21. 21 and 5 is 26. 2 and 6 is 8. And 8 is power in numerology. So you really have the power to change your life because you remember who you are. So have an amazing day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, there's a book your reading button. Just click on that to order your reading with me. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology, numerology, as well as my intuition. And to draw up your astrology chart, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. I then have a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and it shows me everything about you. So your life purpose, what your default setting is, what jobs are really going to work for you and which ones aren't. Places to live, I use astrocartography for that. So the natal chart is looking up at the sky from planet Earth, looking up. The astrocartography is the other way around. So I position myself in the sky and I look at how the planets were moving over planet Earth, and I see what energy and what spirit each location has for you particularly. So Marseille in France may be ruled by Venus for me, but it may be ruled by Pluto for you. So we're both going to have very different experiences going to Marseille in France. If you're interested in any of that, then please get in touch with me for a personal reading via gregoryscott.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.